Today we are out here in Orangevale, California, helping just a beautiful couple determine the nature of what type of energy is in their home, what type of haunt is in their home, and just pretty much what's going on in their space. There has been some reported activity, and oh, there's a cat that's going to derail me. And I'm going to go and squeeze that cat soon. We want to get answers for this couple. We have sat down already for a little while and done pretty extensive private reading to determine what their energy, what's going on around them, who's surrounding them, and we were able to validate some really special protective energy, so relatives that are very meaningful for them. So that was super comforting from our perspective and from their perspective as well. We're also just going to wander around, make sure there's nothing out of line energetically in the house, make sure there's nothing that needs to be dealt with, no portals, no spirits that are kind of weird. So far, all I felt from being in here, the house is full, but they're all really nice energies. So it is busy, but one of our clients does happen to be spiritually gifted and in tune. So that's going to lend to, energies being drawn to her a little bit. We've given some advice about grounding and protecting, so that's definitely important. But really, what all I feel is there's a lot of love in this space and a lot of growth, and they are going to start their lives together and hopefully in a happy, blissful environment and not feel so creeped out by when the lights blink or if they sense or feel things or if the animals are focused in on something that's there. We'd like to demystify it a little bit and let them know who it is, why they're here, tell the spirits to simmer down a little bit, just so everyone can feel comfortable in their space. And that's all anybody wants at the end of the day, is to feel comfortable in their home. So we're going to wander around, take some meter readings, and just validate some things and see what we have going on. So
sounds good.
Let's go look around.
All right. Hello. And that's not me, I don't think.
No, we're not close enough to it.
Yeah. Hello. That's fun, huh?
Wow. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got it, and you got it.
Yeah.
If that's one of the spirits that we've been talking about here tonight, touching that, could you do that again for us to show that you're touching it? Any of the spirits that we were talking with the clients about tonight. If that's you touching it, you want to do it again for me?
What do you think? We're clowns on parade?
Right.
No.
We're just trying to validate you.
Good. The other get the REM Pod too.
Yeah.
They got shy.
I know, that happens. They back off a lot. They're like, ooh, crap.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What's that?
Like, I gotta go. Like, they saw me. Oh, no.
That was crazy though. It did like a
That,
color change beat thing.
yeah,
like,
that was a lot more than... What the hell is going on in here?
Thank you. Sometimes we get delayed reactions too.
Yeah, something about this room when we bought it, and I just, for the longest time, it was empty. We didn't do anything to it, and I hated coming in here.
Yeah.
I did not like it. There was something for some reason, I would picture just opening the door, and there's something right in this corner. I don't know what it is.
One of them likes to hang out in here.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is, but
Oh, yeah,
one of
definitely.
them likes this room. You know, a lot of, and we're on electric for static electricity.
All of a
So
sudden I have all this pain
I'll stay away
right
from the computer
in
equipment.
here. It's like a sharp pain in here. Right in the lower abdomen. I was like, your pain? Can you take it back, please? I don't want it.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good temperature hit for there's a vent, but it's not on.
Nothing's, there's no active airflow for it to be doing that.
No.
Why are you doing that? Any good reason?
See if we can duplicate it on the K2.
Yeah, we're a little nerdy.
Oh no, these
I
are
like
cool.
this. This is cool.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we're just pair of nerds. You know?
pretty much.
Oh, gee, now it doesn't.
And then
now
right
it
on
does-
the
now it
right on the
does
K2 as soon as I put it down. There's no moving air in here.
Nope, not to be setting that thing off. Now we're gonna do the little tandem thing. Can y'all just, I don't know, pick a meter? Or maybe stop?
We're gonna have a concert, huh?
Do you want to back off of one of them? Backed off of that one, came to that one. Can you
How about the one in the center?
stop? I was gonna say, can you stop and thank you.
The temperature blipped on the REM pod. Not enough to make it go off, but the light blipped.
I saw that.
You want to touch the one in the center, the round one?
All you have to do is walk up to it and go like that.
And it's Christmas lights. You like the temperature ones. So the temperature is the easiest thing for them to set it off. Set off. That's like.
I like that 360.
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Every time that goes off, I'm like, my eyes are set on that.
Can you touch that one again? He really likes it.
360.
Just make some pretty colors. We have color options. This one makes colors. This one makes colors. And if you touch right here, yeah, I don't even have any energy today. Well, that's good. Which means I'm not even setting it off.
You used it all.
Yeah. So
There you go. Now you did.
So all you have to do is play with that one. So that's me says
That's right.
I tripped it. You can do this one, or you can do this one. You've got choices here. Or you can play with the lights on that one.
And sometimes, like my feet set it off earlier. That was odd.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little sensitive, which is why I'm standing over here to give it some space. I'd prefer you let the dead people see that. Now they're mad.
Okay, now they're mad because I'm playing with their toy. Sorry.
Gonna baseline that out. So
from their point of view, like a lot of times they've never seen anything like this before, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's a way. Like we can interact with these things. Oh my gosh, kind of thing.
We're gonna try other things, but any of the spirits here that are either related to them or that maybe came with the property, if you like it here, maybe you could validate for us that you're friendly. We felt that you're really nice. I don't feel threatened here, but I do feel there's a lot of you. So feel free to find a way to interact with us, or maybe we'll try something else to interact with you. We have ways to communicate. I felt you, I sensed you, but we'd like to validate you. And you have options. You have a lot of options of what meters you want to touch. And don't be frightened. We're not here to harm you. We're not here to tell you have to leave. If you're a positive energy, you can stay here. And you can live in harmony, but you can't creep her out anymore, okay? Just give her a break. Give her a little bit of leeway. She needs that. So if we can negotiate that, that would be really, really great. Maybe so. But tonight you're allowed to play with all the meters. This is the one night you can play with everything. This is the one time you can do all of the things.
Yes.
Or we could try another room if you're more interested in that. We've got options. But we just want to validate that you were alive at one point, that you matter, and that we're here to hear you. We are here to give your voice back. This is an interesting
Yeah, it is.
space.
Goes off and then just stops.
Yeah.
And that is often how the other side works. I mean, they're vibrating at a very specific frequency. And they often have to alter their frequency slightly to interact with us on a more tangible level. That takes a lot of energy. If they don't have a ton of energy, they'll give us a little bit of interaction. They're like, okay, well, here I am. Now I'm going to go, back to my vibrational plane where my energy actually works. As a medium, I have to elevate my vibration and they have to lower theirs slightly so we can sort of meet in the middle, and it's a happy medium.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that part of it works, but it takes a lot of energy for them and a lot for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whoever hangs out in here likes this table. Like they're really drawn to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a feeling I get.
There's an older man in here. Thank you for validating.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Beep.
Hello.
So you're the older gentleman? Can you touch one of the other meters for me? Because you seem real smart to me.
I'm getting like a really cold chill,
Yeah.
right by my legs right now.
Doesn't surprise me. that happens when spirits interacting.
Like I was really hot and now my legs are really cold.
Yeah, especially back here. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cooler back there.
Yeah.
But there's a cold spot there.
Oh yeah. Not setting up the K2, so it's
No.
not 5 degrees, but it's. I'm sorry,
You just kind of like to hang out in here and tinker.
No, you're all right.
If you touch the antennas, those they'll make more noises on those devices. It's okay. They will not shock you. I promise.
I don't speak Morse code. Aha!
Hi, Mel.
No cativities. Get it. Come help me ghost hunt.
Yeah.
Get it. I have a helper.
We never really liked this term ghost hunt. We're not hunting them.
Well, no, we're not.
We're investigating them.
Help me investigate. You could be our new little trainee.
Although I do like ghost whisperers. I'll take that.
Oh, you're so cute and orange. Oh, I just love the orangeness.
Ginger.
Garfield.
Oh, I just
He is sort of a Garfield, huh?
Garfield.
This is what joy looks like.
Right?
Yep.
When there's an orange kitty, the world is
They just know cat people, don't they?
Hey, yo. Go ahead. Have a little taste.
Chomp.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Meow. Aw, he's a sweetheart.
So the ghost whisperers are getting bathed by the cat.
Yeah.
Do you like the cats? No opinion, huh?
I'm more of a dog person, quite frankly, but
I need in my space.
they're all right.
The center one blinked.
Yeah, I see that. Do you see the dead people? We're just having a moment over here. Having a little.
You're connecting.
Paranormal captivity.
What if I get a feline selfie? With your cat. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm like,
That's what happens when you touch the antenna.
oh, see.
Where it goes?
Oh, it's kind of funny.
Is that him too?
Is that
The
him?
center?
No,
Yeah.
no, that's not.
That's not the cat.
That is
no.
not the cat. That's nothing to do with the cat.
Yeah, no, the center one's something else.
That has something to do with the dead guy touching it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was the kitty over here. This was not. And they're also touching the temp sensor. Well, thank you for touching the 360 Parascope. I appreciate that. We'd like a disco party. Could you make all the colors happen? Just touch everything? Can you make that stop? Just for a second? Be nice. It's annoying as heck. Please? Oh, sure, you're gonna do the other one. I can take it away from you. Really? You have a sense of humor, don't you?
Facial recognition on the 360.
Really?
Yeah, so it might go up a second.
Well, you're staring at it. Can you touch it? This is not to make you do parlor tricks. This is not to make you have to do anything. This is simply to validate that you are here and that your soul is real and that it matters. This is for validation. If you don't want to touch anything, even if you don't want to talk to us, I'm okay with that. But we just want to validate to them that you're here.
Slight temperature alarm on the Mel.
Okay. We just want to make sure that you know that we want to work with you. We want to give your soul value. So feel free to interact with us in any way that you feel comfortable.
No, facial recognition switched to the REM Pod now.
You gonna touch the REM Pod? It's a funny little device. I know it's strange, but when you touch it, really neat things happen.
Because like the facial recognition software went away when you touched the antenna. That was kind of interesting.
Did I reach through a dead person?
Yeah, I think you might have.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's centered right now.
Okay.
That's just where I like it. Keep it centered.
Oh, I gotta chill. So many chill ran up my whole back.
See?
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
weird.
K2 hit when I said that.
Oh, that's weird.
Did you touch your back?
Oh, that was cool. Hey, I get nerded out by all of this stuff too, you know? It's just kind of neat to me even. And I do this every weekend.
Right. You would think we would be used to it.
I get excited when
That's fine.
when the other side validates.
Absolutely.
You know, people often wonder, like they give me this whole darn spiel about, well, you know, person of faith and this and that. Well, how do you justify, you know, this, and give me this whole, you know, malarkey. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh.
And this validates my faith and strengthens it profoundly.
How could it not?
Because I'm aware that our souls do go somewhere better and more beautiful, and that we are, you know, transported to another higher place. And it's really, really validating for me.
Did you agree with Melissa on that?
I hope so.
Is that why you set the meter off?
It's, you know, the other side is very real. You know, it's just really, it's such a passion for us to be able to help the living and the dead. Need help.
Are you kind of done messing with the meters?
If you're done, give me one little swipe on something, and then we'll break out a different piece of equipment. Okay?
Right, there you go.
They're done.
Okay.
I listen to the dead.
Fair enough.
I respect them.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What did you get? That might have been me.
Maybe, I don't know. They said
No.
no, that wasn't. They're like, no, it's not that. That was not.
No, I'm far enough away from it
Yeah,
now.
they're like, no, that wasn't you. That was me. I did that. I took my energy to do this. Give me credit for it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you credit. We'll give you your credit where credit is due. Structural light sensor would be fun.
Yeah, you read my mind.
Do you think another area that you want to do any meter stuff? Or?
Everything else was baseline. I zoomed right in on this room.
All right.
The only other place that had a lot of activity, as far as the static went, was the entryway.
I
Oddly
felt
enough.
some energy with the other bedroom a little.
Well, I haven't done much of an eddy meter sweep, so we can walk around a little
bit.
bit.
Video of it, but I got several stills of it.
The
going
360
around.
gun.
It went around quite a bit,
Nice.
a variety of colors. So and we were all standing over, you know, away from it, and just kind of saying, okay, I feel energy. Anybody in here?
Good.
And then all of a sudden, boom, just excitement.
I see a possible culprit right there.
No, the kitty didn't move 1 inch. That cat ain't moving. She's like, no. I am the regal queen. I am going to just guard the bed. I feel an older lady in here. I feel that.
So if you look at this, the REM pod's going off, and it's locking on facial recognition right over the REM pod.
Yeah,
So that's pretty cool.
There's an older female that guards this space. She tends to this space and tends to protect. Yeah, she's quite protective. Yeah. My ears hurt though. I have feel lots of ear pain all of a sudden, like intense inner ear pain. Like sinus and like ear discomfort. Lots of it. I don't know why I feel that in this space. Whoa. Okay.
Something's validating that. Is that correct?
Whose pain is that? Can you take it away?
Get yourself one.
Yeah, why?
You just take a picture of the screen.
Now it suddenly feels quiet except for the little bit of temp
A little bit of
sensor,
bleepage.
But it's just, it does, like the energy doesn't feel as intense anymore.
Yeah.
I keep hearing like a bowel perforation, something like a bowel perforated.
Wow.
It's, why did you tell me? It's like perforated bowels. I don't want to hear about that. That doesn't seem happy.
No, but I'm wondering, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but we did take her to the vet today, and we feel like there's something wrong with her. I mean, we don't get, like, her blood tests and stuff back until tomorrow.
You can fondle your cat.
Yeah, please do. Well, no, so what's... Okay, that's where you say that, because the cat we had to put down, that's what happened, and he had blockage, and we had to put him down because of it.
Yeah, you can.
He could not go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I lost one from that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm feeling living in the...
Right?
We're getting Mel REM temperature hits and the REM pod.
What were her symptoms?
Her?
Yeah.
She's been throwing up a lot.
Oh, is this window open?
Yes.
Okay,
You
okay.
could close
That
it.
actually might be a debunk then.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
that's registering the heat. Red is the heat. If it's
Yeah.
cold, it's
You
blue.
can close it. It's not open.
Yeah, she seems a little irritated, and there could be something that needs to be regulated.
Yeah.
Something that's just a little off. Some part of her that's not flowing quite right. It's not quite in sync. Disorder, then it's a pill, you know.
Okay.
Which good luck on that, but it's doable.
Yeah.
If it's the kidneys, there's again pills and sometimes some transdermals. Sometimes you have to get into doing the sub-Q fluids.
Which is what?
That just bleeped
Yeah.
when I said.
Ha!
What?
Well, let's go in there then.
What's happening?
What's that?
What the hell?
It went all the way around it. Ah!
See if you get anything.
There it goes.
That was interesting. But nothing on the SLS.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's very interesting, Bob.
That was weird.
I feel like every time
I
we walk
wonder-
away, it goes something.
Well, no, I wonder if it's because I just let her in. It's like the dog came inside. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog went out with you. The dog
Dude,
came back in with you.
Ghost pets. Which would also explain why we're not getting any SLS.
Yeah, they don't
So-
typically map animals.
Map the entryway for me. You never know. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the amount of static electricity right here. Could just be that it's the highest traffic area in the house, you know?
Would give me a little bit of a
Oh,
jolt.
chill, yeah. And I got a lot of static in the kitchen too.
Ah!
I saw the pop in.
Crap!
Come back. Hello.
Shit's house.
Oh no.
Hello.
Okay. Hold on. Let me
That's
try.
the refrigerator. There's no way it's mapping the refrigerator as a humanoid figure. Could you wave to us? We see.
That's a wave. That's a wave. That's a
Good.
wave.
Good.
On that arm there. Hello.
You want to hop off the refrigerator for us there? Kind of hop off and... That just helps us validate you. For the people that are going to say the refrigerator looks like a person.
And the refrigerator's not like a person. Who do you know that looks like that? Now we're on the stove.
I asked him, now he's on the stove. I asked you to hop
Dear,
off there and you did.
That's yeah. At least it's intelligent movement, but
Yeah.
that's not safe, dear. You're on the stove now,
That's a gas stove too.
and they're just dancing
that
on
would
it.
be fun. Are you dancing on the... Now you're break dancing.
Oh,
And then it's gone.
he left.
Well, that was good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. That was cool. That was weird.
That was good.
That was
You had
weird,
a
but that
ghost dancing on your stove.
That was weird.
That was good.
That was
You had
weird,
a
but that
ghost dancing on your stove. That's a first.
comical.
That's a first.
All right, I'm just gonna go out and say that was weird. That
Is that the scientific term for it?
the scientific term for what just happened, a spirit dancing on the stove. It's just a little odd.
We're gonna go with weird on that.
Yeah. But it was very nice that they validated.
That was good
that
validation.
they-
We got a wave. It was on the
Yeah, we got an
refrigerator.
intelligent wave.
We asked him to hop off the refrigerator, and he hopped off the refrigerator onto the stove.
stove.
So that
we
was
got interaction that we asked for.
multiple interaction with that entity. I'm confident in classifying that as paranormal.
That would be paranormal. Very weird. But very cool.
And it happened where I was getting the highest. What do you got?
His grandmother.
It happened where I was getting the highest
She
static
likes the
readings.
kitchen.
Oh.
Yeah, high static readings
makes
right
sense.
here and in the kitchen. So that validates
her.
that.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
just
that
put
makes
it
sense.
together. She was getting into the fridge to get something.
Oh
and
my
then going to the
gosh.
stove.
Oh,
It just popped in. Like she's
Oh.
like, no, listen to me. You're not
You're not
putting
getting it.
You're not putting the dots together. She's like, I go to here to do the thing. Like,
she's cooking.
yeah,
She's
she
cooking.
had to get it into my brain for a second. Like, pop
Gotcha.
me in the head. I'm like,
That's amazing.
I didn't listen. My God.
And
They
that,
yell at me sometimes.
and now I've got an explanation for why I was getting so much static electricity right here, and
Right
especially
here.
in the kitchen.
Which makes sense.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Your grandmother's
the
wandering
appliances
around.
will give
Love you,
off.
Ma.
You know, and for the
Yeah.
for the debunkers out there, the appliances, yes, they will give off electromagnetic energy, but not static electricity.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah, and I was getting static electricity right where Melissa's standing.
Which is very typical. We have started to
Yeah.
find where there's high spiritual activity, where a
Right.
spirit deposits their energy all over a space, will get the higher static.
I did debunk the EMF on the stove and the refrigerator and the microwave. Those things are giving off plenty of EMF, just like they always do. But again, not static electricity. That's why we measure for different types of electricity. That's why we have a layered approach.
God, that was so cool.
That was awesome.
I did, like, it took me a minute just to realize who it was, and I was like, oh, which spirit, who would be in here? And all of a sudden, just like literally like a jolt in my
That makes
my
sense.
skull. I was like,
Yeah.
oh crap, it's her.
That makes sense.
Perfect.
You better figure out it's me.
She would dance on the stove.
I know, right? She's like, I'm proud of
That's
this.
perfect.
It's definitely in her personality.
That was awesome.
That gives me the giggles.
That was very good.
Another kitty. No, nobody on the bed with the kitty.
What is it in here that I have trouble with the facial recognition?
I don't know.
It's the only room that it happens in.
Crud muffins.
Did you get something?
I gotta pop in and then it went away. Right here in the corner.
Interesting.
I'm trying to just debunk it or revalidate, you know, just kind of figure it out. It was a quick pop in. It was
Yeah.
crud. Did you get it?
I think I might have. There he's back. Got one on the dresser.
There's two of them.
Yep.
Oh, now there's one again. Come back. Come back. There was two of them, and then now there's none of them.
Oh, they got scared. Oh,
Wait. Hello?
I don't see anything it could be mapping either.
No, there's no structure there that would be humanoid
Can you
in
come back and say hi?
any way, shape, or form.
Thank you.
Wow.
oh.
Can you? It's as if it's coming out
This-
of the TV.
Yeah, this one's nervous. This one's a shy one. I promise I won't hurt you. I just... thank you. I just want to validate you.
Getting down.
Right. A lot of that is because the camera's trying to map something that
It's in motion
doesn't
and
have
it's-
form and
and
is
it-
motion
yeah.
and floaty. So they're not always really dancing. It kind of looks like
Yeah.
that, but it's the camera's interpretation of something that is in constant motion.
Got it.
Yeah, nothing.
That was a good pop in though.
Told you, your house is full of dead people.
So I'll tell you another weird story. There was one night. I'm a really light sleeper. I'm on this side, he's on this side, and I just woke up like. Just felt like someone had walked into the room but was standing on his side of the bed, and so I just woke up like, and there was no one there. Obviously, he's dead asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up
Yeah.
and freak him out, but it just felt like, the presence when someone
Yeah.
walks, you can hear it, you can feel it. It's
Yeah.
exactly what it was,
Oh,
and it
wow.
was just like,
Well, and see, and for you, since you didn't know before, like who or what it was or what's going on, why you're experiencing this, it was disconcerting to you.
Right.
Now that you have a little bit better idea who is in your home, maybe this won't be as frightening of an
It's creepy.
Yeah, it'll be just
Yeah.
like, okay, it's, you know, it's probably one of your relatives,
Yeah.
might be one of the previous homeowners, but they don't really mean any harm. They're really sweet. So now when you feel somebody, you can still have boundaries. Say, okay, well, it's bedtime, so can you guys,
yeah,
you know, feel free to just, even in your mind, and just energetically say, okay, well, I need space. And if it's one of your loved ones, they're more than happy to give you that space. They're like, oh, wait, you know, because time doesn't exist over there.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
wait, okay, we're at bedtime, so she needs us to back off.
Yeah.
Just have an energetic dialogue with them. Give them rules and boundaries to follow, just like you would when you're training a puppy. You establish rules and boundaries. Same thing with the spirit realm.
Okay.
Establish some rules for them. If they don't have the right to bombard you, but they don't always know better, and sometimes
Yeah.
they're just excited to be wandering through, and they see this plane completely different than we do.
Yeah.
So sometimes they're just pushing the envelope a little bit. They don't necessarily mean any harm.
Yeah.
It's not their intention. But, you know, they're all really positive, but I can see if you don't know who it is, you don't have that information.
Yeah, it's like-
That's disconcerting.
Yeah.
It's just freaky as all heck.
All
And you're
right.
like, no, get away! I want
yeah.
this. You know, when I was younger and before I understood half of my gifts, I was constantly freaked out.
Yeah.
Always spending my time like I couldn't sleep in the dark. You know, I couldn't get comfortable. I was never a good sleeper.
Yeah.
It was just always a nightmare for
Yep.
me. So
That's how it is.
now I feel more in control of it. I feel grounded. I feel balanced. I feel like I can tell the spirits when I need space. You just have to get your sort of self in control of the energy around you and not let them run the show.
Yeah.
Because they don't run the show.
I know.
You run the show.
Yeah. It's
So
creepy though.
it is. It is. But you know,
Yeah.
they were people too.
Yeah.
And half these people here are related to you.
Yeah.
So it's like, they just want to be part of the family still.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just all want to interact and just because they love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So let them be part of the family.
Got it.
But if they push your buttons,
Mm-hmm.
put that boundary line out a little bit.
Okay.
Want to talk to them? Would you like to try? I mean, because I can't promise they'll talk. Some of them
Yeah.
won't say anything on the spirit box.
Go for it.
All right.
If you want to, we don't have to. I could just go straight to the blessing. I'm happy to do that.
I mean, I can. I don't mind. I have done it before when when the light turns on and off. Sometimes the fan does it too in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And I vocally said, even with Lily, she's 8 years old, she doesn't really know what's happening. She doesn't know.
Right.
But I'll tell them, usually I'm like, Ma, which that's who I've assumed it is, Ma, please stop messing with the lights. You're freaking us out. Visit, but please don't mess with anything. And it still happens sometimes, but usually after I'm vocal about it, it stops for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
then
that's
Set that boundary,
that's
yep.
you asserting your boundaries,
Yeah.
and your dead are then re-messing with things because they're trying to get your attention for some reason.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what's going on in your life at that
Yeah,
time,
okay.
why they would be trying to get your attention.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah.
bizarre
Connect the
too.
dots.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. We'll be sitting there. It's usually only in the living room. It'll happen multiple times. Sometimes in one night, and sometimes it happens just once. Sometimes it's I'm by myself at home and I'm vacuuming, just doing cleaning, and it happens. And it's like, what? Was it? I think the light was just on. It was the light on? No, the light was definitely on.
And just for devil's advocate, have you had the electrical checked in it?
No.
You may as well. Hi. Yeah. How many spirits are here right now? Say 6. That's what I thought. Thank you for validating me. How about the animal spirits? Put something there. I heard the 3. So was it a dog that set off that funny spiky colored meter? Yeah. So yeah, is that what you heard?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that. What? You're here?
Yeah, I think I sort of heard here.
What? Are you?
Can't, yeah.
Okay. Who are you? My name's Melissa.
That was weird. Did you hear that?
What did it say?
You said, who are you? And it said, who am I?
Oh, that's a little creepy.
We'll have to review that. But,
That is.
yeah. I said, yeah, I was messing with you.
Well, you guys are very amusing.
The dead have great senses of humor.
Is it kitties?
Kitties are too.
Can you repeat that? Sure. Okay. There's a little bit of a delay on the other side too, which is also frustrating. Are you here protecting your family?
Yeah. Oh, I know what that said.
What did it say?
It said you eat.
Oh!
It said you eat, like have you eaten? That was we know who that was.
Yes, I did, and thank you.
You eat. Oh my god, that was amazing. Did that sound like her?
A little bit. It's
Just a little bit. It's hard to tell
It
you.
is very fuzzy.
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Heidi?
Heidi. Yeah.
Who's Heidi?
His aunt?
Yeah, but my aunt's
Weird. Owen?
You're
That's
asking.
my mom's best friend, so. Which is mine, yeah.
What about Heidi?
Said yeah. Do you have a message for her?
Just laugh.
Who else is here? Is somebody?
Not sure.
No, I heard Terry.
Okay.
I heard something ending in a Y. Yeah.
Okay, so.
I had an uncle pass a year ago named Terry.
Oh.
And that sounded like his voice.
Uncle Terry, is that you? Who is it?
There's the laugh there.
Yeah, is he trying to be funny?
Yeah.
No, it's not me. Well, maybe it is me. These dead people. Was he kind of a jokester a little bit? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, come on, man. Make it easy for me.
Do you like the new doggy?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure is.
Do not want static feedback either. Hate that. Drives me insane.
Short trip.
They didn't like your attitude. Thank you for defending me.
Now my dad can be happy that he saw this. He wanted to see the box.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well,
Cool.
the box is fun.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
What's in the
box? Dead people.
Right?
You guys gotta work with me here a little bit, though, you know? Okay. We just want to hear from you. If anybody here has a message beyond what I already delivered to them, maybe you want to say something in your own voice, you have an opportunity. You just have to walk up to this stuff here and yell at it. And we'll hear you. They know that I'm going to cleanse them out. They get really mad.
Oh, 360's going off.
Oh.
Are you taking credit for that?
I am. That was good.
Wow.
And it's going off again.
Oh, yay!
That was good validation.
Thank you.
Wow.
Do you like the toys that light up like that?
I do.
They're pretty cool, huh?
Take it you want to get married in the fall.
Yeah.
They agree. That's a great idea. They told it to me first,
Yeah.
and then obviously agreed verbally. So they just, you know, they were like, well, because they showed me the whole scheme and all the colors and like the table settings and all
What
that kind of
color
stuff.
did they show you?
Well, let me say it. I saw some like burgundies and that kind of color scheme.
Oh my gosh. What the? Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would work. If you guys agree, I like it. Everyone in agreement here? He's like, I don't care. Whatever color she wants.
Yep. That's how I roll. I get no say.
No, it looked really beautiful.
What are we eating?
Barbecue food.
Yeah.
I saw chicken. But
That
So-
fits in.
you guys want chicken? You gotta get mine on this.
Yeah, I was gonna like
Yeah.
mom wants chicken.
I do.
You gonna help them fix the chicken? What was that?
It's like a burp.
I know, I was like, what? Are you full?
These people are funny.
The dead people are quite amazing.
They are.
Our souls are so much more complex than we realize. They transcend this. And it's so expansive, and we keep that passion and that zest and that personality and just that vibrance. It goes on. And it's a really special and beautiful thing that it goes on beyond all just everything. And if you were spunky and funny and wanted to take care of everybody in life, well, in death you are too.
Yeah.
You just get to vibrate at a higher plane and get to see beautiful, lighter, happier things. And the crappy energies, they get to go to a lower vibration.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for talking. Thank you for interacting. And thank you for protecting your family. No more late night creepouts.
Please.
Or if you do wander in, at least identify yourself a little bit better. I think that would kind of work out.
When you say identify yourself better, how would they
Well,
do
like
that?
kind of give you an immediate third eye recognition of who it actually is instead of
Okay.
like guessing. Like you'll feel a presence and then boom, you're gonna know who
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Instead of you sitting like, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I want them to either not show themselves
Uh-huh.
and not make themselves present and you don't feel them, or if they do come into the room, they need to make you feel immediately who it is,
Okay.
so you don't have to second guess it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget, you can set boundaries.
Okay.
Set the boundaries.
Can you tell them to go away if you?
If you really
want
feel
to?
creeped out, yeah, you can say, you know what, I need you to back off and kind of back away from me.
Okay. And then
No,
listen?
no anger, no fear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
none of that. Just, hey, I need you to back off. Just a simple boundary.
They'll listen because they're positive and they're
Yeah.
family and they respect and
Yeah.
love you. So yeah, definitely. They don't mean to creep you out. They
Yeah.
just don't realize.
They don't realize they're doing that.
Do they think, since they're here, do they think that they're? Do they acknowledge that they're gone, or do they act
They know
like
they're
they're
dead.
here, like in the house visiting?
Yeah.
Like, I drove on over, and hey, how are you?
They know they're dead.
These are transition spirits, yeah. They just like it
They
here.
just like you.
Yeah.
They like
like
you and they
you.
like the house, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that sound right to you guys?
So if you don't have anything, yeah. Do you have anything more to add?
What?
Do you have anything to say? Through the spirit box, more specifically. The medium is fried. The conduit needs to,
What?
I need to rest. I have a cleansing that I need to do, so I need you guys to work with me. The blessing of the house will not remove any positive energies. If you're loving, if you're from the light, you guys get to stay. Anything that doesn't belong has to go. And that's just kind of how the world works here, okay?
Yep, that was clear.
Wow.
That was clear.
Thank you.
That was clear. That was class
I
A.
like it when they agree.
That was
with
class
me.
A, yeah. That was good.
I love agreeable spirits.
Yep.
This is the kind of interaction that makes my life happy. I don't have to fight with the dead.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Yep.
Yep.
I know, it was just real matter of fact.
Yep.
So I want to give you guys some rules. Nothing attaches to any of the equipment. Nothing attaches to the investigators. Nothing attaches to the occupants of the home or their pets or any of their guests. Is that clear? Good yes. Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and close the communication session. So once we're done with that, we're going to put these things away and we're going to bless the home and the occupants. And all that is welcome here will be love and will be light and will be their angelic protection. Everyone down with that? Another acknowledgement. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very helpful. So you guys just go back into your spots, into your afterlife.
Was that Leah that just barked?
No.
No, she's over here.
Didn't you hear that bark?
No.
We'll have to review that.
Dang it.
Heard a bark. Anybody want to bark or meow?
He said meow.
What the?
He said meow.
Oh my.
What the hell's going on now? What? Thank you. Guess you
That was weird.
took it literally.
Holy
people.
smokes. This is crazy.
Well, with that said,
The dead have a sense of humor.
Meow.
thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate you. I thank all of you for interacting, for talking, for communicating. You guys,
Said yep.
you guys have been wonderful, and I want you to enjoy your afterlife and continue to protect your family as you've been doing. Good night, everybody.
That was something, yeah.
What the hell was that?
I think it was somebody saying night.
Bye.
Unclear though.
Okay.
Good.
Wow.
Wow.